Since the election, everyone, including myself, has been asking, what do we do next? And here's one small but very important thing that you can do right now, today. Later on this week, the Senate is going to be voting on Joint Resolution 113, which is congressional disapproval for the sale of certain offensive articles to the government of you know what, and sponsored by Bernie Sanders. For over a year now, we've seen the slaughter and absolute destruction that has been ongoing in Gaza and has extended to the West Bank and even Lebanon now, funded directly by our taxpayer money. And we have been horrified. We have called for an arms embargo. Humanitarian organizations have called for an arms embargo. Voters and protests at campuses, and nobody has listened to our voices. But now, finally, we have this resolution proposed in the Senate. It's not what we're asking for. It's not a complete arms embargo, but it is going to stop the sale of $20 billion in offensive weapons to the government of you know what, and it's a step in the right direction. I know that it's disheartening to hear that. We shouldn't have to take a step in the right direction towards just condemning genocide, towards just not outright funding genocide. But unfortunately, that's the reality that we live in, and I think that this resolution can make a difference. So what do you need to do? Call your state senators, tell them why they should support this bill, why it's important to you as one of their constituents. I know that since the election and with Trump soon to take office again, things are looking bleak politically and culturally, but we still have a voice, and we can still use that voice to leverage and put pressure on the people who claim to represent us. They may not actually care about your opinions or your beliefs, but you can always count on a politician to care about their own self-interests. And when enough people call to opine on a particular issue, it lets them know that this is important to their constituents and that actually opposing your voice might hurt them more than it helps them. And so by doing that, they might be looking out for their own self-interest, but it aligns with your voice. So if you don't know who your state senators are, I have a link in the description to Congress.gov where it describes the resolution that's being proposed, and there's a little button that says contact your member. You can click on that, and you can find out who your senators are, call them, leave them a message, tell them strongly why they need to support this resolution. And yeah, now more than ever, we need to engage, not disengage, in politics and find strength in community. Check out the video as well by Rebecca Watson that I'm leaving in the description, because she talks about the power that we can find in community, especially in times like these. And stay strong. Peace out.